All right, welcome everybody. Let me get TikTok up and going here. All right, there we go. There we go. Everybody's here. All right, so it's Sunday. I'm here. I don't do many weekend streams, but I'm here. I forgot yesterday was my son's birthday, so yeah, I wasn't live yesterday, which was bad of me because I totally forgot it was his birthday. Thank God my wife didn't. What's up, Just Darius? Good to see you. Am I leveling? Yeah, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna make myself available. And again, we're just gonna, I don't need anything, guys. We're just gonna do pit runs. We're gonna do whatever you guys need. We'll try to do. So, again, let me see. I think I'll make sure I got everything approved here. How many of you guys are streaming? I mean, are watching or playing Titan Quest 2? I told you guys, didn't I? I told you. I played the early playtest, so I'm not playing it now because I'm very disappointed in the studio. They got bought by another, and I'm kind of disappointed in what they did. There's been really zero progression in the game since I played the early playtest. However, they did add a rogue, all right, and that is new. And they're kind of beta testing the multiplayer right now. So I'm not playing it because I've already played through it twice during the early playtest. It really is only a maybe 20 hours or less playthrough. It's not very long, and that's where I was disappointed that they hadn't gone further along. And I actually felt like they should have just waited and finished it out, but it's their game. All right, so I know there was a few people that were trying to get in the group on during the weekday, so I'm giving them time to log in and all that. That said they wanted me to run them this weekend, and I totally forgot that it was my son's birthday yesterday, so I didn't stream. But we are here today, so I'm hoping that those people have gotten the notification that I'm streaming and that I'm live, and then hopefully they'll be logging in. Uh, hmm. So I guess because honestly, if it's just gonna be me running, I would rather change to my one of my other characters than run this guy. I'm just running this guy to help other people. He's probably my most powerful. Him and my Spiritborn. But yeah, you saw last week I was using my Barbarian. I think Necro is pretty good this season too. Yeah. I think Spiritborn is pretty good this season. I think Sorcerer's pretty good. Hydra's pretty good this season. I'm seeing I mean, I have a Barbarian that is a lunging strike build that is pretty freaking good, I think. Um I have a Spiritborn right now that's really, really good, but he's not finished, so who knows? Um what to do, what to do. Well, you know what I'll do? I haven't played this character for a while, to be honest. His armor is pretty low, I see.
Thanks. Thank you.
How long am I going to be on? Well, I mean, it really depends. I mean, it does. It depends. If this is what I'm going to be doing, is just playing by myself here for a while, then it won't be as long as normal. That's for sure.
No.
Let's see. Do we want to do a 95? I would suggest let's just start off the stream. Let's just go to an 80 just to remember how to play this class. All right, here we go. I'm not in any hurry because I'm way ahead on the clock, so I'm just like, you know what? We'll just double back. Let's this way. A lightning source, that's good. That's a fun build too. I've done a lot of those too. That is a fun build. Actually, sorcerer is fun pretty much whatever you make. There really is only one class I really don't play, and it's a Necro. I really just never really liked it. Not in just Diablo, every ARPG. I've just never been a huge minion guy, Necro guy. We're so far ahead on the clock, we can just casually do this at this point. There's no reason to even. No, I've not played all the way back to D1. No, no. I've only played D3 and D4. I love PoE, so I play a lot of PoE, which a lot of people tell me similar to D2, which makes sense since some of the developers came from there. But yeah, no, I've only played D3 and then D4. That's it. Of the Diablo series. I guess I should have done a higher one. I haven't played this character for such a while. I didn't know. Couldn't remember where he was and what he was able to do. All right. This is kind of my own custom Hydra build, and it gives away a little bit of damage and for more tankiness, just because a lot of times I'm carrying people through stuff that I need to make sure at least I can stay alive. So, and even then, it's still squishy. Even then, you know, sorcerers are still squishy. Oh. I've been playing my barbarian a lot, and then I just made, which I said I wasn't going to do, but I did. I just made a Spiritborn, and it's been actually a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun. Messing with a Source Blizzard. I was going to do a Blizzard Sorcerer this season, but one of my viewers asked me to do a Hydra, and that's what I did, and I've enjoyed it. The first time I did a Hydra out of 9 seasons, this is the first time I did a Hydra Source. To be honest with you, why I really like the Hydra Source is it reminds me of the PoE. It reminds me of the Ballista. It reminds me of the Ballista builds on PoE a lot. All right, so we're good. We're good. Got a point here, which I think we just grabbed that last critical strike. We did. Got burning enemies, and I know I saw another one. We're gonna hang on to this point for a second though, because I've been thinking about bringing it down here. So let's hang on to that. Yeah, the ice armor helps a lot, and really, honestly, I probably don't need this, but this sometimes if I'm trying to stay alive and everybody else is dying, like on a Belial fight, sometimes this will keep me alive long enough, you know, to kill Belial before I die. When it's a party of 4, it's the way they scale up is just the hit points they get it really increases a lot. You wouldn't believe it, but it does. And a lot of you guys that have played with me, you've seen when we go into a party of 4, you know, man, it's like, that's not what it was like when we were solo, is it? You know, they'll slam you. All right, so again, I have 3 spots open for whoever wants to come in, whoever wants to do stuff. I'm gonna tell you now what I want to do, and I just did one of them was pit. I know there were some people that were wanting to get in during the week and they weren't able to. I want to do some. I want to do some horde. Get you guys some obidicite. All right. And I think. Let me just look. Oh, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got mats to do Belial runs, and I can give you Belial mats. And you can come in and we can do some Belial, get some mythic runs if we can. So the way we do this is we just say, hey, you should be a friend of me. This is that. You send me a friend request, and then I just accept it. And then what happens is you just do a request to join group. It just makes it way faster, especially when we're changing constantly people sometimes. But yeah, this is a weekend run. I don't do weekend runs very often, almost never. So, yep, now just do a request to join. Pop in, and we'll get this ball rolling. Awesome. There we go. Let's see who else we can grab. Anybody else? 3, 4. Let's grab that. We'll grab 5 just in case. So again, we have 2 openings left. We're gonna go run some Belial. We're gonna run some Infernal Horde. Try to get some Obiticite for you guys. I don't need anything. All of my alts are geared. All of my alts have everything they need. This is to help you guys. So Belial is the place we're gonna go for mythics, or if you need specific unique gear, that's the place you're gonna get it for sure. For sure. All right, well, we've got 2 of us, so let's do this. We can get this ball rolling right now. I think what we're gonna do is, Apu, we're gonna go ahead and start at Belial. Let's do that. So I'll give you the match when we get there. So we're gonna go, in case you don't know, I'm sure you probably do, but Belial, my buddy is right there. You can just click it, it'll jump you right to it. Let's get this thing rolling. Get you some gear. I don't know what you need. If you need, I don't know. So let's go. I try to track how many mythics we get every time we do this. So if you get one, just let me know so I can go, hey, we got one. All right. This fight pretty good. I don't know if you know, but you probably do. But again, I'm just going to go over it. The chest will drop here. You can choose modify reward, and you can choose whatever boss you want, and it'll give you the drops. All right, here we go. This guy's gonna hit hard. You probably already know this fight. I see your levels, so I'm assuming you do.
You face the Lord of Lies.
I didn't drink any potions, did I? Oh, I already have some.
Like the insects you are.
Good job. Yeah, baby. Oh, wait, I forgot to give you the match. Hang on. I'm gonna throw them on the ground. Duh. I'm sorry. That's funny. Nah. Okay, there you go, bro. Sorry about that. Pick those up. Those are yours. Sorry about that. That sucked. You're welcome. Let's see if we can get you some good drops now. All right. Here we go. He's gonna kick it. He's gonna knock us down if we don't back up. So you want to be back to about here, and you'll be okay in this area. All right, there you go. We can go forward now.
The only truth is what I say it is.
Don't worry, bro. It happens. It happens. It's happened to me a lot. All right, there we go. That's a 3 GA amulet right there. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, hang on. I'll give you the info. Here we go. Back. That's a hard hit every time he does that. Sometimes it will just wax you so hard, man. All right, so right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's me. I'm good, Leo. I'm good. That's me, guys. That's me. You send me, let me put it over here. You send me a friend request. I accept it. Then I do, then you just do a request to join group. Let's make sure I got everybody approved. I do. All right. And I have the mats. You don't have to worry about that at all. I have the mats. I'm just doing this to help you guys. I don't need squat. All right, here we go. Yep, Leo, absolutely. Everybody. That's why I put it there. Everybody. Add. Yep. Yep. I see the
Reality is such a fragile thing.
Yikes. Got it. I kept trying to break away to improve that. All right, now you just do a request to join. You do a request to join. I hit accept, and boom, you're in the group. Super simple. So now, whoops. Now he's going to be for a party of 3. Okay. I might be wearing that jewel. I don't think so, though. I think I took it off. But and there's the other one. All right, now we're full. Perfect. All right, my bags are full, so I'm going to go back to town. You two guys, Cathbad, first, let me do this. So the stuff's here for you when you get here. All right. Here's one thing of husks for one of you. I'm going to throw the other one over here. Here's the other thing of husks for the other one. That way all of us will have them. All right. I'm going to go, greetings. I'm going to go to town. I'm going to go empty my bags and I'll be right back. The only thing I ask is that we don't clutter the floor inside the arena. We throw stuff either outside the arena or you do like I do. I go to town every single time and get rid of whatever. It's a slow process and it sucks, but it is what it is. All right. All right, guys. Everybody's ready. He's gonna hit hard. Here we go. You're gonna want to back up to about this area so he doesn't knock you down. Once it goes, there you go. You can go forward now. Everything's good. Kill this sucker. He's gonna hit hard.
Reality is such a fragile thing.
Good job. Stay alive. Good job. Don't worry about dying. Don't worry. It happens. Trust me. It kills me sometimes. Trust me. But you're going to get the gear you need here. And you can modify reward and choose the boss you need. So maybe you know what piece of gear you need. So you can, if you know where it drops from, you can go into that and choose modify reward and choose that boss. And just go for that gear. Farm it. Ooh, baby. What are some good tips for my level 40 new to the game, Daniel? All right, here we go. Let's start this. Level 40 new to the game. Run a lot of, follow the campaign, do all the campaign quests, you know, the main quest, and your class quest, and just Nightmare Dungeons right now are the thing. Helltide. And just keep doing those, repeat and rinse. Don't spend a lot of time worrying about your gear that early because it's going to change so dramatically through the next 20 levels. You know, just try to power level through it, but enjoy the story first. You know, we'll do the campaign, do all that stuff. Strongholds are giving pretty good XP as well. All right. Everybody's good. If you get a mythic, call it out, guys, because I'd like to know, just because I kind of track it every day. All right, here we go. Watch yourself. You're going to get knocked back. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, hit hard. I saw that one coming.
Is what I say it is.
Good job. Good job. Don't worry about dying. You're in here a little early, and it's good, but it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. It's gonna help you. And trust me, he hits hard with when he's scaled up for a party of 4. He hits much harder.
My bags are full.
Oh, I gotta go to town. I'll be back. Oh, he died. Okay, I'm gonna go to town. This is Torment 4, yeah. You found a build Hydra. Is that going to get you through? Hydra is a great game. It's a great build. Yes, it'll. If you build it right, and if you found a build, trust me, it's already been tested. If it's up there, if it's Hydra, you're going to do great. You're going to do great. Early game, use Hydra and use Flame Shield, Flame Wall, I think it's called, and they're pretty good. It'll get you through whatever you need to do. Okay, let's just give everybody time here. Everybody's good. They're back. All right. Ah, you will, Daniel. You will. You will. You will. Not hopefully, you will. Be positive, my friend. I play so many different games that, to be honest with you, sometimes I get them confused. I mean, between PoE, PoE 2, Diablo 4, Grim Dawn, Titan Quest 2. I mean, I haven't even named them all. There's the Last Epoch. So many different games. Sometimes I come into Diablo and I'm trying to use PoE controls, and sometimes I go into PoE and I'm trying to use Diablo controls, and it's. I just picked up a 4GA. What was it? Where was it? I just seen it right there. Look at that. That would be really good for my barbarian, to be honest with you. All right. Everybody's ready, ready, ready? Here we go. Here it comes. Really bad lag. That was really bad right there. Huh. Kind of weird. And what we'll do is we'll try to farm some gear here, and then we'll go do some Infernal Horde, because I'm telling you, you're gonna get a lot of XP, a lot of Obidusite, or the ability, and you can even open up the gear box and get good gear. I just want to give everybody the opportunity to get some good stuff. You now have the match for this guy, so you can come back here on solo. Though I'm going to warn you, his drop rate, I think, is way worse for mythics. For mythics, I think when you're running like this in a group, you have the best chance, it seems like.
I cannot carry more.
All right, I'm full. Let me go back to town. Hopefully you guys are going to get some stuff. So far, we really haven't seen any mythics drop. Okay, I marked those pants. What else? We'll mark those ones too.
Came about nicely.
Take your time. No rush, Cathbad. No rush at all. There's no rush. No rush at all, Hydra. Take your time. All right, we got everybody here. We're ready to roll. Let's do it. Oh, right on my head. Here, I'm going to do this real quick, guys. You guys might need. I'm going to throw it over here. If you don't need them, I'll pick them back up. If it's something that you want, feel free to grab them. I don't need them. I don't want them. There you go. Those are for you guys. Pick them up, whatever you want. They're yours. All right. You guys ready to roll? Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Feel free to pick up those ruins over there, guys. If you don't, I'll pick them up later. But if you do, that's great because I'm just gonna trade them or sell them. I mean, I'm not gonna use them, so. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Uh-huh.
I'm not ready yet.
Little boogers sneak up on you. They got you, didn't they? They do that crap. Sneak up on you. And boom. Here we go. Just make sure you always let us res you. Never ever res yourself because then you're gonna have to pay a repair bill. And especially when we go into Infernal Horde. In Infernal Horde, you're gonna die. All right, I'm just gonna tell you straight. But it's gonna be worth it in the end. And we'll res you after every wave. I guarantee we'll get you up after every single wave. And in the end result, you're gonna be very happy. Uh-oh. That was weird. You play Barbarian. I have a Barbarian too. Love it. Yeah, I have a Barbarian too. I love it. I love my Barbarian. Barbarian is my favorite class in the game, honestly. It's my favorite class. I've been playing it since season 1. Yeah, we're gonna go. Look, I gotta go to town too. Okay. I'm full. I'm full. I'm full. We've seen some pretty good mythic. I'm honest with you guys. We've seen really good mythic. I'm sitting here holding 2 that I'm not even using, and I have 3 characters that are all geared up. And I mean, I think the drop rate. I'm not gonna say it's great. I'm not gonna say it's great. I think it depends on how you play. If you play solo, the drop rate, not so great. If you play party, it's better. I always say, I don't want to say it's bad. I'm going to tell you why. If you played season 1, if you played season 2, that was bad. All right, that was bad. 0.2% was just plain out bad. You know, so it's hard to call this bad when we ran, you know, we've been running in the stream and we've had 8 drop in an hour and a half. We've had 5 drop in an hour and a half. We've had 6 drop in an hour and a half. We've never had 0, but right now that's what we're at. We're at 0. I wish they would let us trade mythics to party members that are in the party, like they do in World of Warcraft, because to me it's only fair. The whole party brought down the boss, not just one person. And I don't need the gear, so I know these people do, or some may do, and it would just be seems fair if we could trade it within party members. Outside of party members, I get it. I understand you don't want to do that, but with party members, seems to me that would be fair. Oi, 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 oi. Oh, I need to go to town. I'm about ready to be full anyway, so let me go to town. It is hard to find parties when you're alone in a clan. I mean, but you have to remember that right now, Diablo 4 season is winding down. People are playing, the player base is leaving right now. Most of them left right now to go play Titan Quest 2. But I was one of the early play testers of Titan Quest 2, so I already know and I've already done it, so I don't want to do it again. Until they add new content, which they haven't. But anyway, the so I mean, this is kind of on the downtrend right now, and then it's seasonal every time. The guy that goes up, then down, up, down, up, down. When they release season 10, the player base is going to go sky high again. You know, Last Epoch just got bought by another, which is a very small studio, Last Epoch was, and they just got purchased, which I think is going to be good news because you guys that follow me know I've said forever, Last Epoch is one of the most underrated ARPGs out there. It is so freaking fun. It is a fun game. The problem they have is their studio's just not big enough to keep up with the demand. All right, watch out. And so it takes them 11 months to make a season, which is crazy. But that's what it took. So now that they've got a new, you know, a new backer, maybe they can get some help and get that game moving, because that game is really underrated. Yep, go ahead and go to town if you need to. We'll wait. No rush, no rush, no rush, no rush. Okay, we're ready. Everybody's here. All right, let's go. He hit me. Thought he was gonna miss. Where is he? Good job, everybody. Good job. We're on Torment 4. Echo of Lilith is crazy. Actually, Echo of Lilith, here's the problem with Lilith. First of all, there's no reason to do Lilith except for the spark because there's no good gear. And if you're, and I hate to be a dick, but if you're like me and I don't need a spark, then there's no reason for me to do Lilith, which is sad because I honestly have said forever that they need to give Lilith the best gear in the game. I mean, honestly. But let me say this. Lilith actually is, yes, you're right. It's a complicated fight at the beginning, the mechanics, but it's always the same. You know, middle, right corner, middle, left corner. I mean, well, first top. I forgot the top. So if you just watch a video, you'll learn it super quick. And it's always going to be the same. And then it becomes easy. It's learning it first, and then you go, ah, okay, I see what I have to do. We used to do it a lot early back in season 1 and 2, but not so much anymore.
My bags are full.
My bags are full. Yeah, pattern recognition. Exactly. You hit it. My build is a really weird Hydra hybrid build, just to make me a little more tankier and to stay alive. But any Hydra build is OP this season. Any Hydra build, I'm telling you now. And I'll tell you another thing that people have been it's been underrated is Barbarian Lunging Strike. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a Barbarian Lunging Strike. I went with nothing else on my skill bar but Lunging Strike. That was it. And I went all the way to Torment 4 with just that. That's the only thing I had. Now, once I'm running, you know, high pits and stuff like that, of course, I had to add like Stomp and I had to add some other things and War Cry and Rally Cry. But I was super impressed. And I'll tell you why. Because of the Barbarian class, one of the things they did, I didn't get back fast enough. One of the things they did was they made all the basic skills super strong. So if you do it right and pay attention to what you're doing, you can make a really good Barbarian. In fact, there's a Mighty Throw. There is a Mighty Throw Barbarian that is incredibly good. However, it's very technical. If you misfire on the skills, it's 4 or it's 8 seconds before you can, you know, it can be bad if you don't know how to play a Barbarian. I've seen a couple Death Trap rogues. In fact, I want to say a Twisting Blades too that Heartless is running, and it was powerful. I was impressed. So there's some good builds this season that you can definitely do. I don't really keep up on the builds on any sites or anything, so I can't really advise you on that, but oh, watch out, get in the corner, get in the corner, get in the corner, get in the corner. He made it to that phase. When he makes it to that phase, that's bad news. If you don't know to get in the corner, you're dead. I have a Spiritborn Rake that he's pretty freaking incredible too. But I would say this character right here, my Hydra, this is probably my most powerful character of them all. Let me see. I think I need to go to town. Let's go to town. Oh no, wait, we're all here. All right, let's go ahead. We'll do one more. Good job, everybody. Oh, Hydra did go to town. Crap. It was just slow on showing it to me. Sorry. Oh, no, he's here. Okay, never mind. Speedy Barbarian. There you go. I think mine is too. My lunging strike is pretty fast. He flies through content pretty quick. We were playing with him last week. I'm full. I gotta go to town. We were playing with him last week here on streams. And now my Spiritborn is just about ready to start carrying people through. All right. And I'm kind of just because I need to decide if I'm going to continue playing this. This season's pretty long in my opinion. And August 29th is PoE 2, which you guys know I'm not a huge PoE 2 fan. Well, but I'm still playing PoE 1 League Mercenary, which I could go back to that and keep playing that. Because at some point, this kind of gets stale for me. This is my end game content for me, is helping people. And after a while, even this guy go, okay, I've gotten all the joy I can get. I've squeezed out of all I can out of the game. All right, here we go. Good job, man. Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly. That's exactly right. Any recommendations for a fairly new player working through torment levels and how to go about getting mythic gear? Any recs on source build doing chain lightning but feels slow for bosses? Chain lightning is a really, really good build. It is... I don't know how powerful it is this season, however. You know, every season they change enough that can make it. But you're doing the right thing. You're working your way through the torment levels. Gear, honestly, you just need to find, like, for your build, whatever the gear they say to use. And it's probably a lot of unique gear, I'm guessing. Maybe some axial conduit pants and... I'm just off the top of my head trying to remember, but you just need to try to get the best GAs you can on them and masterwork, masterwork, masterwork. And it's gonna come. Paragon is way important. Your glyphs are hugely important. Huge glyphs are huge. You need to get your glyphs at least to level 75, minimum to get them to 75. I recommend 80 most of the time, but you need to get those glyphs there. It's just, that's just the way it is. And until you get them even to legendary, you're going to be in trouble. Wow, that was a big hit. I don't know. Oh, I didn't get to the side. Go, go, go. You keep going. You got it. You got it. You got it. No worries. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. I wasn't paying attention. I'm always screaming corner, corner, corner when I see that fire come out, but I wasn't paying attention. My fault. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Thank you. See, I told you, even I die in here. You can't worry about dying in here. Don't worry. If it happens, it happens. Okay. All right, I'm full. Town. So if your damage is slow for bosses on a chain lightning build, man, I just can't remember the build. I wish I could. Obviously, intellect, you know, but yeah, nothing pops to my mind. It's just farming gear, getting the best drops you can, doing the master working, and glyphs, glyphs, glyphs. Stuck at pit 5560 with my Spiritborn. Slowly Paragon level is only progress. We are full, yes. I have ran Necro, yes, early seasons, but I don't like Necro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Necro. It's not just this game. It's Grim Dawn. It's Last Epoch. It's all of them. I'm not a minion Necro, Bloodway, Blood. I just don't like playing the whole curses kind of thing. Good job. Still, no mythics have dropped. This is a rare thing for my runs, because usually we see mythics already, and we've been in here now for not even, because we started off with a pit run, but we've been in here for a good 40 minutes at least, I think. Yeah, no mythics anywhere yet. I don't see any dropping, so here we go. Just keep pushing it. None there either. All right, we're gonna get it.
Reality is such a fragile thing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna go to town, but I'm gonna throw these down for you guys again. I just throw them down as we continue, because I don't need them, and you guys can't get them. Only the leader can get them. The guy that's dropping. So I think, I don't know if they've changed that. Probably not, but I don't need them anyway. All right, now I'm gonna go to town, cash in my bags. I'm just here on the weekend. It's Rage, because I usually don't stream on the weekend, but I'm trying to help people out. I'm just here trying to help people out. Don't know how much longer I'll be playing Diablo 4 this season, so decided it's time to amp up a little bit, do weekends, help people out. Again, I dropped a whole bunch of ruins over here, guys. If you need them, they're yours. If you don't need them, I'll pick them back up later. I don't want to clutter the floor. I just want to give you the chance to pick them up. I don't need them. I got Torment 2 thanks to your advice, and I'm halfway to Torment 3. There you go, Hammer. Awesome, man. That's awesome. How's Titan Quest 2? Well, I didn't play it. You know, I was the early play tester, one of the early play testers, and they haven't added anything to it except for a rogue. There you go. Perfect. Thank you, guys. I forgot to start it. They've added a rogue. They didn't add any other new content, though. I mean, they're playing with the multiplayer beta part of it now. I'm not interested. I mean, I like the game, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to redo content that I've already done 3 characters on. It's just, to me, it's kind of stale. I was kind of disappointed in that they did that. I really felt like they should have done their original plan and waited till next year. But it's their game. It's their game. So yeah, I have it. I have it downloaded. I mean, I'm lucky I get it for free because I was one of the early play testers. I booted it up. I went in and I went, oh, I'm still my characters that I have. I'm still at the end of the game. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to start a new one. I mean, I could start a rogue and play a rogue because rogues didn't exist when I played it during the early play test. But I just was like, you know what? I'm not going to. I think a lot of people are enjoying it, though. I'll tell you, I think the game is a lot of fun. Titan Quest 2 is good. It's just there's not very much content. There's only like, 20 hours of content at the most. At the most. That's why I was disappointed. They were saying how, when we did the early play content, how they were going to be adding all these new areas and this and that. They didn't do any of it. They added a rogue, and they added multiplayer ability that they're testing, and that's it. So I was kind of disappointed, honestly. And they're disappointed in me that I'm not playing it, and I don't care. Because they wanted me to stream it. And I'm like, well, I already streamed it. I've already streamed it. All of the content has already been streamed by me 2 months ago. Yeah, they weren't super happy with me, but that's all right.
I cannot carry on.
Oh, I'm full. Town. Yeah, big happening. Yep, that's all I was trying to make. I had an early ink because I'm, again, part of the early play test. I knew that it was getting released Friday. And it was going to go into early, they did the same thing that PoE 2 did. They brought it out in early play, early release, and it'll be developed as they go. But I'm really discouraged the fact that they made it sound like what they told me in emails and stuff was how, how it's progressed so much since the early play test. And so I booted it up and I'm like, no. You added a rogue, which you said you were going to do, which is why you delayed the release till next year. And you added multiplayer early playtest beta. All right, I guess I'll grab this stuff. So I was disappointed, and I don't want to, I don't want to repeat content really, because that's what it would be for me. But it is a good game. It's just not long enough. 20 hours is not long enough. And they're trying to do the PoE thing, PoE 2, but PoE 2, remember, had at least 3 acts. And not only that, but they repeated the 3 acts. As part of the whole campaign. So, yeah, this was kind of a shady move, I thought, to be honest. But they got purchased. They got purchased out by another group. So the original clan is still part of that team, but they may not be the ones making the decisions anymore. I don't know. Same studio that did just different group that did Grim Dawn, which by the way is supposed to have a DLC this year, which suddenly now there's been absolutely zero talk about. You got a mythic. There you go. Apu got a mythic. Awesome, bro. So there's one. And I know that we've been here less than an hour because we haven't even been streaming for an hour yet. All right, there's one. I'm glad to hear that. Good job. Good job. Okay. So I think a lot of people out there are enjoying it because I'm seeing a lot of streamers are streaming it, and and I'm not, because you brought it up, Titan Quest 2, because I played the early playtest and they've added 0 new content as far as campaign wise and quest and leveling. They added a rogue, and they did the multiplayer playtest beta is what they're doing on this right now. So I didn't want to play it again because I'm like, man, I just did it 2 months ago. It's the exact same content. Oh, I started it again. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. I clicked it. I didn't even open the chest. Sorry. That was my bad. That was me. I was a little bit too close to it and I accidentally clicked it. That was my bad. Sorry. It's easy to click that if you're standing next to it. Sorry, I didn't even open that chest. All right. It doesn't cost you anything if you don't open it because you didn't spend any mats. You only spend the mats if you open it, but I ain't doing that.
My burden is too
Yeah, I gotta go to town. Yeah, Danny boy, I usually don't go live on the weekends. I usually don't, but I had a lot of people asking for some help during the week that work during the week and stuff. So trying to help people out here and Dario's Visage. There we go. There's two mythics. Two mythics dropped. And that's in less than an hour. Not bad. Not bad. It's such a RNG thing. I mean, you just never know if you're going to get stuff or if you're not. It's just literally try and try. Gotcha, Danny. Gotcha. Got one mythic. So we've got a couple mythics are dropping now. It looks like possibly we've seen 3 mythics drop so far in under an hour. All right, here we go. So that's the thing. We just got to keep trying. We just got to keep going. See if we can get more. Ow, that hurt, actually. This is the best place to come and farm them, though. If you're gonna farm mythics, I highly recommend you come to Belial. I highly recommend you run it as a party because it's just improves. The drop rate gets better and better as a party. All right, here we go. Everybody ready? I think it's hard when he wants to, right? The other thing about Belial on Torment 4, I'm going to tell you the difference between Torment 4 and Torment 3 and Torment 2, Torment 1. Part of the difference is he drops more pieces each Torment level up you go. But the other thing you're going to notice, and you might be noticing as you watch now, it seems like GA, multi-GA pieces drop way better on Torment 4, like they should. It didn't used to be. Now it just seems like it's way better. Seems like they made some improvements there for sure.
I cannot carry more.
I'm full. Got 5 stacks of Belial last night. I'm telling you, man, the prices are dropping too. Got all my Ubers in T3. Yeah, a lot of people do. It's good. Hard to get husks. Well, like I said, I mean, it is hard to get husks, especially if you just started playing. But husks are like super available on trade. I've been trading ruins for them. I've been trading gold for them. I've been trading gear for them. I have a whole stash full of gear that isn't for me. I mean, it's like I'm just waiting for somebody in trade looking for it. And sometimes I offer multiple pieces just for, but I think it's down to 2 billion a stack now in game. There he is. There's Eric. Eric, you were the guy I was looking for earlier. All right, ready? Wow. Everybody's ready? Open? All right, here we go. Yeah, ruins are big, huge. Especially there's specific ruins. There are some very specific ruins that trade really well for Belial mats. I can tell you right now, XAN is one of them. XAN is worth a lot. Ja sometimes, back sometimes, but XAN almost always. Did he go? Did he leave? I want to make sure I wait and see. Yeah, he did. Okay. Yeah, I'll go too. I'll go too. I'm pretty full. Exan has been going up and down, but I know that Exan, you know, somebody else was just last week was saying they did two. I think they said 2 or was it 3 Exans for 4 stacks of 99. I can't remember if it was 2 Exans or 3. Now again, the market changes almost every day. You just never know. But Exan is one of them that seems to be continually always a high value piece. And 4GA, any 4GA pieces seem like they're going like hotcakes in trade too. All right, here we go. Damn. Leveling a Spiritborn this morning. I got a Spiritborn. I just created a Spiritborn too. It's been pretty fun actually. I'm not a big Spirit. I did actually. Well, I'll be honest with you. When season 6 came out and the Spiritborn was introduced, I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Just thought it was because it was so buggy and so broken. I couldn't stand it. Now I'm starting to like it. Starting to like it. I got a Rake Spiritborn, and he's been pretty fun. Pretty powerful too. Yeah, there you go. It's Rage right. Exan is used to create the Starless Skies ring, and that might be exactly why it's worth so much money, because Exan is always up there. Is one of those ruins that's always been in demand. There's a few others. OHM is another one that if you have it, it can be worth some good money at sometimes. I think right now it's worth quite a bit going on. OHM is one. Exan is one we talked about. Bach sometimes. BAC sometimes. I've seen it go up and down with BAC, so you never know. Just hit level 60. I just hit level 60 with my Rake too. Just like, I want to say late last night. Maybe, I think it was last night. Yeah, okay, I gotta go to town. I've enjoyed it. It's been interesting. Do you check this on Diablo Trade? No, I don't. I personally don't. I'm just using this trade right here in the chat, in-game chat. That's it. Honestly, I have a contact within the game that I trade him certain things and he gives me what I want. Honestly. And we've been dealing with each other since the day Diablo 4 came out. And he always supplies me with mats, and I supply him with a bunch of different stuff that he asks for. He asks for gear sometimes. Sometimes he asks for ruins. Sometimes he asks, yeah, I mean, whatever he wants, I give it to him for the mats. Especially when I'm not using half the stuff he asked for. More than half. I mean, 90% of the stuff that he wants in return, I don't use anyway. So it's like, okay, cool, awesome. And I think he deals, in fact, I don't think, I know he deals a lot with like these third-party sites, IGGM and stuff. And I think even another one he uses, I don't know what it's called, but I think he sells all the stuff that he gets from me to them. Because they buy the stuff for cash. And I think I give it to him, he sells it to them, he gives me what I want, I'm happy. And he knows I always want just specific things. Like this season and last season, all I've been getting is Belial mats. That's it. That's all I want. Prior seasons, I was getting everything. Darrell mats, Antario mats, Farshan mats. And he always came through everything. He always had everything. But if he doesn't have much, then a lot of times I'm stuck spending gold because he usually doesn't want gold. You know, so then I'm stuck spending gold, 2 billion a stack buying them in game chat. GA1, gonna be a flame scar. You guys accidentally clicked it too. See, I told you, it's easy to do. You don't mean to, just accidentally you click it and boom, starts the fight. Okay, I gotta go to town. I can't open this chest. Yeah, it's been laggy here really bad. Yeah, Jaw is valuable. I believe it. Happy birthday, James Hetfield. There you go. James Hetfield. I've had other people say that same thing. Okay. Right there. We'll save that. That's the type of piece right there that my buddy will ask for. Nobody else is going to use it. He'll take it. And he'll give me Belial mats for it. Like that right there, he'll probably give me a stack right there. Okay, so I want to make sure that you guys have mats left. So look, we're down to just 13 left. And I want to make sure you guys have some left. So you got at least some that you can use on your own. Let's do this. Let's go and do... Here, let me pop these. But I think we should go and do Infernal Horde. Is my suggestion. So let's do this. We're going to pop that and let's go run that. Yeah, you got 23 left. It takes 2 per run. So that'll give you still some that you have left over. Okay, Ralph is We're gonna have a spot open up here real soon, Eric, if you're on. I know that you've been trying forever. I should have popped that outside of here. That was stupid of me. Now I don't know where it went. We have an opening right now, Eric. Did the vote? Maybe it didn't get voted in. Did it get voted in? I don't see it. Let's go back to town here. Let's go to town. So Eric, all you gotta do is do a request to join. I should already be in your friend. Because I don't know who you are, Eric. I do not know who you are in my list here. Is that you, Eric? I'm assuming. Redskins are okay, you're in. Yeah, I love my Redskins memorabilia, man. All right, so let's try this again. I thought the vote got accepted, but I didn't see it get. Maybe it did. We're gonna do this again. One more. One more. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Loading. Oh, what does that mean? Loading. All right, there we go. Now we're in. Let's roll. Here we go. Grab you guys. You're on the PS4. Got you. Grab you guys. We're full now. We're full group now. All right, let's go. If you die in here, do not worry. If you die, do not worry. Oh, I got you, Leo and Slow. Yeah. Do not worry if you die. Let us bring you up. Do not revive yourself, because then you're gonna have to pay a repair bill. We'll get you up after the wave. Right now, we want to just try to get as much ether in here as we can.
I'm not ready.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys make the choices. You always want to take, if you can get events to happen faster, if you can get Hellborn, anything that can give us more ether and faster ether is awesome. Events faster, not us going faster. We don't care about us going faster. I mean, sometimes the choices just suck, and it is what it is. So don't worry. 5 ether is better than 0 ether, so let me say it that way. If we can get more, we get more. Sometimes we've got as high as 1,300, 1,400. We've gotten as low as, I don't know, 800 maybe. It just depends. You can't control the choices you're given. We're gonna do just fine though, don't worry. Beautiful. Good job. Ricky Bobby, go fast. Talladega. Yeah. Go ahead. Don't worry. You're not gonna. Don't worry. You can't goof anything up. Don't worry. This is how you learn. This is how you learn. Honestly, play with it and see how much ether did we get for that. And this is how you're gonna figure it out. What's good, what's bad, what doesn't work, what does work. Usually, if you can get anything with Hellborn, is good. Anything that says events will happen faster. If you kill this, you'll have events happen faster. That's always good. That's a great one. But a lot of times the choices don't cooperate. You know, a lot of times you're stuck with really bad choices, and you just got to make do with what you got. My favorite motorcycle is a Harley Davidson. I mean, it doesn't matter really what model. I love them all. I do. I love them all. Yeah, it's my favorite. I grew up with. I was raised by bikers, so you know I grew up with Harley Davidson. I mean, but I like other motorcycles. I like motorcycles. Period. My favorite though is a Harley, but I mean I like any motorcycle. Quite honestly. Oh, we went right back over here. Honda Shadow. Honda Shadow's a nice bike. I used to have a girlfriend years and years and years ago. Years ago. Wow. That rode a Honda Shadow. Yep. My best friend Bernsey, who you guys have seen on here in chat a lot, he has a Harley. He has an Orange Coast Chopper. He's I always tease him about the Orange Coast Chopper because I think it's kind of a piece of crap, but hey, that's just me. Good job, everyone. Good job. You guys have heard me talk before that my wife is from Lithuania, right? We're actually looking. We live in Florida, but we're actually looking to buy some property in Lithuania right now. We're gonna keep our. We'll continue to live here in Florida, but it would be an awesome vacation home for my son, for her daughter, for me. for my daughter. We've been looking right now. We found some pretty good deals. It's pretty. It helps that my wife is from there because she knows exactly where to look and what's a good neighborhood, what's a good area, what's not. Used to work for Harley in Houston. There you go. All right, wave 7, here we go. There you go. We're starting to see some action now. Starting to see things are happening a little bit faster. There we go. We want this to happen as fast as we can. If we can keep grabbing faster events, we want it, because that's how you're going to get really high ether numbers. Right now it's going at a pretty good clip, so that's good. That's what we want. We want this thing to fly. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, here we go. Last wave. This is it. Oh, baby. Let's get all these. We gotta get them all, get them all, get as much air as this we can get here. Let's grab it all. Gonna help you all out here. Good job. There we go. All right, grab all your ether on the ground. Make sure you get it all right. We're gonna pop in here. We're gonna kill these bosses. They're pretty simple. Here we go. There it is. All right, beautiful. All right, back to town. This is a very strange Hydra hybrid build that I did just to make me tanky enough that I can carry people through stuff. It's a very strange Hydra, but any Hydra build you build this season is going to be great. It's going to be great no matter what it is. I'm telling you now. All right, I'm going to... Potions are still good. So I'd like to do one more, you guys. I'm not going to be able to stay online very much longer. I know it's Sunday and I usually don't do this, but yeah, squishy is true. Very true. That's why, yeah, it's very, very squishy. So let's do another one while I got a chance here, while we got time. And get another one under your belt so you can get some more obedicite or whatever it is you're getting. Okay, here we go. And then again, I'm back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, Monday. Okay, here we go. We usually try to start in the pit. We do some pit. Then we go to do some Belial. Then we do some Infernal Horde. Sometimes we do Nightmare Dungeons, because, especially escalations, because the obedicite drops pretty good there too. I've had a ton of people ask me, how do you know where to go, Maid Biker, when you're playing this? It all looks crazy. All right. I watch this map right here in the corner of my screen. That's all I pay attention to. Really, it's the only thing I'm looking at is that corner of the screen. It's telling me where these events are spawning at, so I can start heading there early. I can tell when the ones that I'm on top of, sometimes they're hard to see. I can tell when they're gone on that corner map. So all I do is just watch the corner map. That's all I do. Let's do this one right here. Normal monster damage. Killing them spawns ether events 50 times faster. So that's a really good one to get and to start our runs off with, because right away we're starting the waves off with faster, and those carry through till wave 10. So we can make them faster and faster and faster. Now what we're going to look for is Hellborn. We're going to look at our choices, and we're going to hopefully get some Hellborn choices. We'll do some maybe Elite if we can. Try to get you guys some more ether this one here if I can. Don't worry if you die. Don't worry. Just stay down. We'll get you. We'll get you. I'm frozen. So you see, all I'm doing is watching that corner map up here. because it's showing me exactly where the event is going to happen at. It's giving me a prior notice, so I know that's all I have to do is follow that. So let's see what our choices are here. So this choices we have now, we have mass damage, we have normal monster damage, killing them spawns ether events faster again, which is awesome. And over here, so that's what we want. We want the faster one again. Absolutely. Now, hopefully we're going to get some good choices after this, because these are going to be great. And we won't need to really get too many more of these if we don't get the option. Now we want stuff that's going to give us ether. Awesome job, guys. Really good. Really good. Really good. All right, let's see what our choices are here. All right, so now we've got what? We've got slaying masses, slows you, we don't care about. We've got empower, and we've got unavoid. Okay, so none of these choices are very good, so you can choose whatever you want here. Doesn't matter. Empowering foes to pull inward is actually a good choice because it makes those spires happen a little bit quicker. But we usually burn these down so fast that it doesn't have much time to really help us. That's why I said the choices really aren't that great on that one. But that's life. That's what we get. Some choices are good. Some choices suck balls. All right, let's see what we got. What do we got? We got now spawns 3 ether, hellfire rains upon you, soul spires drain 2. Let's do this hellfire near ether lords. They grant 3. Let's do that. I think we're efficient enough that we'll burn them down quick enough. Oh, there were a few choices there that were pretty good, actually. Okay. Now we've got drain health, elite damage. Oh, that's a good one. Infernal demon has your scent. Actually, sometimes that one is actually not that good, but we'll do it. But sometimes if you don't burn this guy down fast, he can take up all your resources, and you won't be able to keep up and get your normal ether that's dropping on the ground. Let's see how it goes, though. This is a good group, so we might be able to just burn him down quick. I've been in groups before that it just took too long, and it was like, we should have done that. Oh, we got him. We're good. We're good. We're good. Beautiful. There we go. All right, what do we got here? We got our hunting. We want Hellborn right there. Definitely grab that Hellborn for sure. Hopefully we can get another couple Hellborns would be great. Or elite damage is good too. More elites, that's a good choice as well if it pops up. See, we didn't get any Hellborn choices until we got to wave 10, which kind of sucks actually. But I mean, you do what you do. It is what it is. We're gonna make do with it. You'd be amazed at how many ether you can get when you start really getting a lot of Hellborn running around here. It's a lot. All right, beautiful. What do we got? We got Math is slow you, soul spires, drain health. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. Yep, do it. Click it. Soul spires requires 2 skills. You're right. Drain health is another good one too. Actually, sometimes drain health is better because it's quicker. But we're burning these down so fast it's not gonna matter. Well, we were. Wasn't taking a while. That's kind of. Good job. Beautiful. Good job, good job, good job. Wave 9 now. What do we got? We got all resist. We got unavoidable. We've got monster damages, killing themselves. Yeah, I would say do that one right there. Yep, I agree. I agree. Let's see what we can get. We only got one Hellborn choice this whole run. That's really kind of shitty, actually, but we're making do with it. We're doing fine. There you go. Okay, this is our final wave right here. What do we got? Hellborn, I see. Reduce all resist, I see. I see Hellborn damage. Let's do Hellborn. Here we go. This is it. Let's grab as many of these bad boys as we can do. Quicker we burn everything down, the more it's going to keep respawning. That's what we want. We want to just keep respawning. Good job, everybody. Good job, good job, good job. Man, there's Butcher. Good job. Really good job, you guys. That was really good. That was a lot of ether on the ground, so make sure you get it all. That was a lot. Really good job. We only got 2 Hellborn choices, but you see those 2 choices made a huge difference. If we wouldn't have gotten that last one, we probably wouldn't have gotten that many ethers, because that was a lot. Good job, you guys. Love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Sports motorcycle. I like a lot of, I like Suzuki's. I like the, I like Kawasaki's. There's a lot that I like, yeah. Flame Shield just kind of helps me with the last second if I need it to keep me alive. And because I carry people through a lot of stuff, I need that a lot. So guys, I hate to say it, but I gotta go. That's right. If you ain't first, you're last. I have to go, you guys. So this was a lot of fun. I had a blast. We will be back again tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Do the same thing again. And I will do another weekend next weekend. And next weekend, Saturday's not my son's birthday. So I'll be able to do Saturday and Sunday. This weekend, my son's birthday was Saturday, so I couldn't. All right, guys. Loved it. Had a blast. This was fun. I'll see you all again very soon. Look for me and we'll do this all again.